Good morning. Today we are going to learn about immunity. What is immunity and what are all the types of immunity? Immunity is the capacity to resist any foreign body enter into our body. That is called immunity. So that human beings, when the resistance and the immunity power is more, people are not affected by any kind of, they do not suffer from any illness. In this, what is, we have already discussed foreign bodies. What are all foreign bodies? Microorganisms like virus, bacteria, fungus, or, or else any foreign body enters into our body that will be stopped by our immune system. The resistance to or the capacity to stop the invasion of microorganisms or foreign bodies into our body is called as immunity. In this, we see types of immunity. Coming to types of immunity, what are all the types? First one is immunity types. Two types are majorly two types. One is by birth. One comes from by birth. That is nothing but innate immunity. Second one is adaptive immunity or acquired immunity. First, we discuss about innate immunity. Innate immunity comes by birth. It passes on to generation. Some people are very strong enough, they don't get any cough, fever, anything easily. But some people, innate immunity will be low. That's why they will catch cold, fever, any other diseases very easily. But to that, in addition to that, we have another one also that is acquired immunity. Acquired immunity is by growing up, we will develop this one. In childhood or by birth, immunity levels will be very low. But as we grow up, the immunity also, it will also resistance, people develop resistance to any other infections. That is called acquired. What we acquired by growing up. That is called adaptive or acquired immunity. In this acquired immunity, again two types are there. What are all the two types? Natural, one is natural. And the second is artificial immunity. Natural immunity, coming to natural acquired immunity, here two types are there. That is that that is passive. Passive acquired immunity. In passive acquired immunity is nothing but which comes from mother to child, placenta, through placenta, from mother womb to the child it will come. That is called as passive. Uh, by suckling milk of mothers, that will also gives immunity. That is a passive immunity. Whatever the immunity mothers have, that will comes to the child. That is passive immunity. And the second is any, if at all, any active infection. If any infections comes, first our body immune system will fight. Immediately, the development of immunity will be called as active immunity. Here, after natural, we are going to discuss about what are the artificial immunity. Artificial immunity, again of two types, active immunity and passive immunity. In this, active active and passive antibody transfer we will see later. First, we will discuss about what are the organs which plays a vital role in developing immunity. First one is lymphoid organs. Our immune system is made up of organs that control the production and maturation of certain defense cells. Those are lymphocytes, bone marrow, thymus, lymph nodes, spleen, tonsils, lymphatic tissue in the bowel and in other mucous membranes in the body. Okay. Immune system is made up of organs that control the production and maturation of certain defense cells. The lymphocytes, bone marrow, thymus, lymph nodes, spleen, tonsils, lymphatic tissues in the bowel and in another mucous membranes in body. Next, before going to acquired immunity, we will discuss about in detail about this defense mechanism. First line defense mechanism coming. First line defense is our skin. Through after penetrating into the skin only, skin will cover all our body. Second, thymus. From thymus only, without thymus, no T lymphocytes will be produced. Mucous membranes. Mucous membranes will be through mucus, in mucus, it will, whatever the foreign bodies will be catched in that mucus and though that does not penetrate inside of the body. Next, tears. Tears also contains lysosome which destroys bacteria. Here and after that our nasal passage also having mucous membrane and hairs to stop the any kind of foreign body into our airways. Coming to acquired immunity. What are the acquired immunity characters? This acquired immunity is highly specific, tells the difference between self and non-self, not self cells. They have to, because of this acquired immunity only, because of this characteristic feature, specificity, it will know what are the self and not self cells. Only not self is attacked and able to respond to millions of different invading substances. Okay, what is the characteristic feature? Characteristic feature of acquired immunity is highly specific and it will differentiate between self and not self cells. It will attack only not self cells and it will able to respond millions of different invading substances. Acquired immunity is more specialized than other mechanisms of the immunity. Acquired immunity may be two types, cell-mediated immunity or it may be humoral immunity. These two means of acquired immunity interact to destroy an invading foreign body. Humoral immunity and cell-mediated immunity these two will invade the foreign body and destroy the foreign body, that is bacteria and virus. In this, what are the humoral immune? Humoral immune response or humoral immunity comes from antibodies. What are antibodies are produced by B lymphocytes. Before getting into lymphocytes, B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes, I would like to tell you about our blood. Blood consists of two parts, RBCs and WBCs. In early days, in our school days only, we know that WBCs are policemen. So, in this WBC is again classified into two types, agranulocytes and granulocytes. Granulocytes are three types, eosinophils, basophils, neutrophils. Eosinophils, eosinophils also called as acidophils. It will absorb acid dyes. Basophils absorb basic dyes. That is that so it is called as basophils. Neutrophils absorb neutral dyes. That's why these are called as neutrophils. Whenever an infection increases, immediately the number of neutrophils and basophils will be increased. If at all any foreign body we are allergic, then immediate that will keep in rise of eosinophils. That leads to eosinophilia. Next, granulocytes. See, granulocytes are over. Agranulocytes. Agranulocytes are lymphocytes. Lymphocytes and monocytes. These lymphocytes are two types, B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. Okay, B lymphocytes gives immediate immediate resistance to any foreign body invasion. Those are called as humoral immunity. T lymphocytes gives cell mediated, some of the specifically Th and Tc and Tk, these will give cell mediated immunity. Monocytes. Monocytes are also called as internal scavengers. These monocytes, whatever the debris formed by the invasion, after destroying the foreign material, debris will be formed. That debris is cleaned by monocyte. That's why monocytes are called internal scavengers. Now coming to humoral immunity. Humoral immunity, antibodies are produced by B lymphocytes. Antibodies have the ability to recognize and bind to the specific antigens that cause their formation. It will bind to antigen presenting cells. Cell mediated immunity. Humoral immunity comes from B lymphocytes and it will produce antibodies. Here in cell-mediated immune response, cell-mediated immunity is an immune response that does not involve antibodies. Rather, cell-mediated immunity is the activation of phagocytes, antigen-specific cytotoxic T lymphocytes, and the release of various cytokines in response to antigen. T lymphocytes are of four types. TC, that is cytotoxic lymphocytes, TK, killer lymphocytes, TH, helper T cells, T delta, T delta cells. We have already discussed that immune system was separated into two branches. Those two are humoral immunity, for which protective function of immunization could be found in the humor, and cellular immunity, for which the protective function of immunization was associated with cells. Immunity associated with humor is called humoral immunity, which produces antibodies. Coming to cellular immunity, for which the protective function of immunization was associated with cells. Those are TC and TK. TC means cytotoxic lymphocytes. Next, TK means T killer lymphocytes. In this, T lymphocytes only, CD4 cells will be there. CD4 cells are helper T cells, provide protection against different pathogens. Name T cells. which are immature. Naive T cells means nothing but those are immature T cells that have yet to encounter an antigen are converted into activated effector T cells after encountering antigen presenting cells. CD4 cells are helper T cells. CD4 cells are helper T cells which provides protection against different pathogens. Naive T cells are immature T cells that have yet to encounter an antigen are converted into activated effector T cells. APC is nothing but antigen presenting cells. Antigen presenting cells such as macrophages, dendritic cells, and B cells, in some circumstances, load antigenic peptides onto the MHC of the cell, in turn presenting the peptide to receptors on T cells. Most important of the antigen presenting cells are highly specialized dendritic cells, conceivably operating solely to ingest and present antigens. Antigen presenting cells are highly specialized dendritic cells. These will ingest and these will solely ingest the antigens. Cell-mediated immune response caused by T lymphocytes. T lymphocytes recognize foreign invaders by surface receptors. T lymphocytes attack and destroy invaders are by releasing soluble substance, that is cytokines. Cytokines will dissolve the foreign bodies. Humoral immunity. Humoral immunity and are aspects of immunity that is mediated by macromolecules found in extracellular fluids such as secreted antibodies, complement proteins, and certain antimicrobial peptides. We have already discussed humoral immunity produces antibodies. This is mediated by macrophages which will ingest the foreign body or phagocytes. Phagocytosis will take place which will be digested by these macrophages, phagocytes and extracellular fluid such as secreted by antibodies, and in addition to this complement proteins and certain antimicrobial peptides will play vital role in producing humoral immunity. Humoral immunity is named because it involves substances found in humors or body fluids. It contrasts with cell-mediated immunity. Its aspects involving antibodies are often called antibody-mediated immunity. Humoral immunity is named because of substances found in the humus or body fluids. It contrasts with cell-mediated immunity. Its aspects involving antibodies are called as antibody-mediated immunity. Our lymphocyte population is many different types of specially cloned lymphocytes. Each type of clone responds to specific antigen invader. I have already told Lymphocytes are four types: TC cells, TK cells, TH cells, T delta cells. TC cells means cytotoxic cells. TK cells means killer cells. Next, T delta cells, TH cells, helper cells. Okay. Acquired these in this, cell-mediated immunity is mainly mediated by T lymphocytes, mainly of two T lymphocytes. One is TC, that is TC, and the second is TK. Acquired immunity. Each will be specialized if many clones of lymphocytes will be in our body. Each lymphocyte specifically identifies one type of antigen. Coming to again, acquired immune response is initiated by first recognition of antigen by certain lymphocytes. Activation of these lymphocytes, differentiation of and proliferation into effector cells. Effector cells eliminate antigen development. First, what happens whenever an antigen enters into body, immediately recognition of the antigen by certain lymphocytes. Afterwards, activation of these lymphocytes will differentiate and proliferation into effector cells. These effector cells eliminate antigen and also develops memory cells. Memory cells elicit a rapid and a long-term response to pre-exposure. Passive acquired immunity, naturally acquired through mother's placenta. In the first slide itself, I had told, naturally acquired through mother's placenta, naturally acquired by mother's milk, artificially acquired immunity from injection of prepared antibodies from another organism. Here we are going to discuss about what are the artificial Artificial acquired immunity. First one is passive acquired immunity. Second is active acquired immunity. In this natural active acquired immunity, clinical infections, subclinical infections, you have the disease and become immune. Subclinical infection means you have the disease and become immune. Artificial acquired immunity. Following vaccination with live or dead infectious disease microorganisms or injection of their products. Here, Edward Jenner, vaccination through vaccines. Through vaccination. Vaccines prevents such as polio, diphtheria, tetanus, measles, mumps, chickenpox, hepatitis A, B. Before getting into acquiring vaccination, we have to know who is the father of immunology. Father of immunology is Edward Jenner. He invented first vaccine for smallpox. He observed that cow milking women are not getting smallpox. Why he observed? Because cattle affecting smallpox virus is very, very weak in nature. While milking, those droplets of milk will spill into this milking the woman who milking the cows. That will fall into their nose. So they develop resistance to that smallpox virus. Immediately, he developed vaccine for smallpox. That is only the practice of here vaccination. Vaccination prevents polio will be caused, polio causative organism is poliomyelitis virus. First we are taking polio drops Diphtheria will be caused by Carbonibacterium diphtheria. Then also we are taking medicines, vaccines, tetanus. Coming to tetanus, tetanus is tetanus vaccine is developed by first tetanus is caused by Clostridium tetani bacterium. These Clostridium tetani bacteria is injected into hearts. Hearts will be the hearts developed antibodies to the bacterium. That bodies from heart's sera, that antibodies are taken, and that will be preserved as vaccine for tetanus. That is called as tetanus vaccine. Next, measles. Measles, mumps, for mumps, chickenpox, hepatitis A, hepatitis B, these also vaccines are present. In this, whatever the vaccination we are taking, either we are injecting into their anybody's body live microorganism or attenuated microorganism will be, or parts of microorganism will be injected into body, so that body, because those are inactive microorganisms, those will be injected. By seeing that, our body will immediately recognize that foreign body entered into our body. Immediately cell mediated immunity will start functioning, comes to start functioning, and humoral immunity also comes into functioning. Vaccines work with the body's nature mechanism by causing the body to produce antibodies against the microorganisms. Our body recognizes and destroys whatever the foreign antigens. You have been vaccinated for several diseases. Earlier slide only we have, in childhood only we will take for vaccination for polio, measles, smallpox. Nowadays smallpox is not. Smallpox is eradicated from our country. Polio, measles, mumps, diphtheria, diphtheria, BCG. These vaccines are taken in the childhood, but these are these will giving resistance to immunity to our body. It's always fighting, so that's why we are not suffering from polio, measles, BCG, TB. BCG vaccine is given for tuberculosis. We are not, because of BCG vaccine only, we are not suffering from tuberculosis. These are all the vaccines taken vaccines taken for several diseases. For some other diseases, you may have natural acquired immunity because you have had the disease. Acquired, we are talking about vaccines. Vaccination or immunization devices. What are the immunization devices? Immunization devices. Syringe for intramuscular injection of vaccine. Here you can see intramuscular injection of vaccine. In here you can see nasal spray applicator syringe. Okay. This is all about our immunity and immunity types. What are all the organs which produce immunity? What are the first line defense mechanism? First line defense mechanism: skin, mucous membranes, bone marrow, thymus gland. These are, these are the immunity immune immunity producing cells. And because of this only, we are not getting any diseases. If at all our immunity is strong, then we won't suffer from any disease, diseases. Thank you. This is all about immunity. What is immunity? Immunity